Welcome to the woodshed. This here is Junior and Mr. J, ready to talk some beer, talk some fire, talk some whatever for the day. I think it's all good with a good fire going. In fact, that radio's good, Mr. J.
All right, you want to cover it up? Your quality words you're going to spit out?
It ain't too crazy, but anyway, let's talk a couple beers we had tonight. Some of them were good.
Turn your lights on.
Some of them were bad. Some of them they were all good, but let's turn the flash on. And let's talk about the first beer we had tonight, which was
The Arrogant Bastard.
the Arrogant Bastard Ale, made in Richmond, Virginia.
I actually dropped part of mine over there by the fence.
The second one we had was a Terrapin Luau. We had a River Rat, and of course a Bud Light Platinum
8%.
Wild Berry, 8% ABV seltzer. And we got the missus over here drinking a Shriner Pecan. So, the Arrogant Bastard beer,
Not too good. Thumbs down.
we're gonna have to not rate that beer as one of my high priority beers. I'm gonna have to say it probably has a 3.0 out of a 5.0 scale at best. And I don't know, but it just had one of them tastes to it that was not really my favorite.
Nowhere near the favorites.
Nah, nowhere near the favorites. Turn the flashback off so we can look at the fire. And that Arrogant Bastard was about a 7.2 ABV beer, so it wasn't nothing too shabby. The Luau, made by Terrapin, was about a 6.5 ABV.
Do you remember what the River Rat was?
And the River Rat was about a 7.2, if I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Close enough. It had a bit of a bitterness to it.
The River Rat started out very bitter at the very, very beginning. Not terribly, but if I had to compare it out of the ones we drank tonight, it was probably probably the best one, my opinion. And I'm an IPA drinker, and I like IPAs. And the Luau Terrapin IPA was not bad. It's a close runner-up. But that Arrogant Bastard Ale, it definitely was a bastard. That thing was a bastard because it was not super good. I can't read that. I don't have my glasses on.
Roasted pecan, vanilla, caramel, and brown sugar.
Brown sugar, that means high carbs, don't it?
Awesome.
Well, that's definitely crazy.
It's a robust porter.
Robust. But anyway, the River Rat was probably my favorite of the night. It's a beer that's made in Columbia, South Carolina, where you got
Shop Road, isn't it?
off of Shop Road. That's
I
right.
think.
That's where they have a big old brewery down there, and they make that beer. The Arrogant Bastard, I think I already said it, was made in Richmond, Virginia, and the Terrapin Luau was made in Athens, Georgia. Athens.
This was made in Texas.
And the Shriners made in Texas.
Is that where they wear cowboy hats?
They definitely wear cowboy hats in Texas and spurs. And as of today, in the last couple of days, I think they're getting some bad weather down there. They got some freak snow and cold and ice and big wreck pile-ups. And everything I've been seeing on the news, it ain't been too good for Texas lately. It's been pretty shitty for that folks down there. Whoa, we just had a little wood entry going into the fire. And of course, the normal fallback, that's one of my fallbacks, and I'm addicted to them. I ain't gonna lie to you. The Bud Light Platinum Seltzer, 8% ABV, wild berry. I like the wild berry. I like the lime. And I even like the orange. They're all good flavors.
Ethel, you need another beer over there?
Nope.
No beers.
Excuse me for calling you Ethel.
Ethel. Anyway, I think we had a pretty good beer review for this evening and got a good fire going. Talked about the beer. And let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh, let's talk about the stock market. The stock market today was a bloody red bloodbath. I'm not the greatest investor in the world, but I've been looking at it today, and it's not looking too
for
pretty.
entertainment purposes only, so they won't see you.
Oh, yeah, this video's for entertainment purposes only. We're not out here to give any advice in any way, shape, or form about any beer or about any stock or about anything we talk about on this channel. So, just so you know, entertainment purposes only. But anyway, the stock market was a bit of a bloodbath. There was a couple stocks that did pretty good today. One of them I'm going to talk about here for a second because I put a little bit of money into it. It's a Churchill Capital SPAC, CCIV. There's a lot of talks with them merging with a company called Lucid Motors, who's going to make an EV car in the U.S. on the western side of the U.S. So, maybe they're going to pay out and turn out to be good. Maybe they're not. But anyway, I figured I'd give you my redneck opinion of that, and I'm all for it because it actually made me some money in the last month. I bought a little bit of that stock a month ago, and that stock has been nice on the upcline for several weeks now. And if it stays up there, I'm going to be a happy camper. But then again, stock market is just like gambling. Could fall, could go up. You never know what's going to happen with it. But the thing about it is, we're still going to do it. I'm still going to follow it. It's the best place I found where I can make some money besides being money in the bank account. Because in the bank account, it's safe in there because we ain't going to make no money. It's going to just sit there. Take that money and put it in the stock market. And if you pick the right things, you're going to make some money. If you pick the wrong things, you're going to lose some money. So the best thing I can tell you is be well diversified. My opinion, have a diversified portfolio and ride it out and let it roll. Give it some time and have some patience with it. It'll be all good. So, what else we want to talk about tonight? We already talked about beer, talked about the fire, talked about the stock market. The weather today is a little on the brisk side with a little slight wind. It's not super cold, but it ain't super warm either.
We're one of only 3 states that don't have no snow.
Oh, yeah, we ain't got no snow here. No snow here in this state. So, no snow means good. And second,
watch out for the yellow snow behind where the Huskies go.
Well, you don't want no yellow snow.
Brown ale in there, I take it, but I don't think there's any in there.
All right. I don't think there's no brown ale in there.
I think there might be a river out one, I think.
I'm not too sure if there's any brown ales.
Sure.
So, on this day of reckoning, we shall see how the future holds. We'll come back on this channel and keep talking. And right now, we ain't got a lot of likes and we ain't got a lot of subscribers, but you know, we're going to keep on trying for a little bit. Hopefully we'll get some more folks on board.
Subscribe, like, comment.
Subscribe, and yeah, that's right. You gotta subscribe and like and comment to this channel. keep us going. Because eventually we'll have to say, well, we're going to get done with this and just move on. So, y'all folks have a good evening out there, and we'll get back at you again tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.